going to entitle this one My Difficult Task, because as time's been going on, what we consider our human experience time, and I have to watch how I say things, because I'm saying it from my point of view, Dan Alexander's point of view, and not just point of view as in my opinion. My point of view is in my location of reference, my body, because I can only say I, me, you, and stuff like that, because I'm talking about my experience towards other people's experience. When you communicate, they rarely ever talk to you like you or I, ever. It's interpretation. They'd say we, or us, or this. And a level up from that, nothing says anything, and I'm just it, and I feel all things. That's why I know that I have something different than anyone else has ever had. Not Buddha or Christ and all these things that people worship so much. Like, I've had more than those people. I've had more than those human beings had. They may have shown it more because they got lost in a part of it. Here's the thing. Trying to do this now becomes ever so more difficult because I already know the completeness. So any religion I would try to study would be me possibly going on to that religion and passing on those practices. Any spiritual thing, any science fiction thing, any scientific thing that I would try to look into, like all the theories they have to prove all these amazing things about space and the universe and all these new findings. The new findings are there because they're still digging and they're looking. And the more they're looking, they're finding unexplainable unknowns because they don't know what they're looking for. And somebody may have said one time, right now in this human existence experience of time, they're saying that there's a little spot in Saturn that has been giving off signal for over 25 years, and now they're just saying it. I mean, it's been there because somebody said there's probably some places out in space where people stop going to boop doop and you. You know, like I'm saying things that don't make sense because I don't want to create things. The more human beings talk about bullshit, the more they're really creating out there. And the more they're creating out there causes astronomical effects out there, causing things we don't see in our atmosphere, in our dust, in our wind, in all that stuff. Like everything throughout the universe interacts. All the other planets that are having whatever happening there that we don't understand is interacting with us. But those things happen off of our thought patterns, off of our belief systems, and off of our words, our intentions. And those things are using human beings to explain their life. And because of us, they're alive, but not really. Because of them, we're alive, but we're telling the story because we're the voice of communication. The other ones don't bother talking. They speak in their own ways. They understand each other in their own ways. But trying to explain any of this to people doesn't make any sense. So, like, even people that understand the 7 hermetic principles, the 7 levels of consciousness, or they talk about stuff they read from somebody else, that found it out from somebody else, and it's just their one experience. Well, my one experience is that experience of all of those things. I experienced the oneness, so I can't say those people did this, and those people did that, and these people did this, although I do know all those past stories, and they're all just things that we're making up as we go. Everything that's written down is true. Everything that people talk about in myth and legend is true. If someone makes up a silly story, it ends up being true, but in someone's dream that makes no sense. And then they're like, it means something. But it does mean something, because it shows up on their vibrational level to whatever thought patterns are floating out there from people making up nonsense and bullshit. So the more we bullshit, the more we're making up nonsense, and the more we're causing each other problems and harm and thoughts that don't make sense, and people out of control, and children being born with Down syndromes, and blah, blah, blah. If we spoke rightly, and we acted rightly, and thought rightly, everything would be exactly what every individual wants it to be. And we would feel that love and oneness like no one would ever believe. And it wouldn't be hard if people would listen to Dan Alexander. But that sounds really bold because it sounds conceited. But Dan Alexander doesn't want anything out of it. He just wants to see the happiness of those other people. And if that's selfish, then, oh boy, I'm sorry. I want to help everybody and see them happy. I'm not telling anyone to follow me. I'm telling people to do what the fuck is right. That's it. That's it. And I can show them how. And I'm going to follow the right path. So if they follow me and say that they're following me, so be it. If they follow it and say that that's what God wants, so be it. If they say that that's what universe or source or whatever connected power of the universe they call it wants, so be it. Then do it. Do the right fucking thing. It doesn't matter if you swear, if you mean it out of love. I mean it out of love. I love you fucking guys so much. So just please wake up and start doing the right thing. Don't listen to political people in government if they're doing the wrong thing. If they say it in one hand and bullshit in the other, listen to the hand that doesn't have the shit in it, you know? And don't follow leaders that aren't worth being followed. Stop. Don't allow people to bully you into doing stuff and then, you know, campaign on anti-bullying and then all you people got to pay us so we can take strike, you know? It's bullshit and stupid, and we're just letting it happen and acting as if, oh, can't do nothing about it. Well, this is doing something about it. Right now, the voice of the people speaks. The voice is strong. More people need to start saying what they feel about the government and not worrying what they say. And not worrying about getting in trouble, because trouble's just an illusion too. It's just an illusion. Anyway, I love you guys. Peace. And this is a very difficult task to deal with because I can't study anything because that's just another person's idea. No religion has any knowledge higher than I do. No spiritual practice has any knowledge higher than I do. And I know this for a fact. And as a divine fact, swearing on God and the universe and everything that ever has been created, because I'm it, and I've experienced it, and I can say that knowingly, that if somebody came and chopped my head off right now, I know where I'm going, and I'm not afraid of that. And that's not crazy. That's the opposite of crazy. It's enlightened. And if people think I'm crazy because I'm enlightened, it's because they're jealous that they don't understand how I'm so happy and they can't be there. And I could show them how, but they're too stubborn to listen. And it's easy as me saying, okay, you don't believe me. Don't do the things you love doing for one day. Well, I don't want to do that because I don't have to. No, you don't have to. But if you do the right thing, whatever you're doing may not be the wrong thing. But say, don't swear for a day and be conscious of your swear words. I can easily do that. Don't have sex for a year. Don't drink or smoke or go without sleep. Don't eat. Don't any of those things. Try any of those things. Take a cold shower and make yourself do it even though it's so cold. Be tough. Be strong. Be disciplined. Start realizing that it's up to you to make the change. And it starts with being a little bit hard on yourself because you gotta be a little tough to take on the tough stuff. Right? Right. I love you. Peace.